Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel. Joffrey Noodle Legs here. Got a little unboxing to do today and a bit of a rehousing. Got a delivery here from So Many Legs. As you know, I tend to buy them from quite frequently. They've got some new stock lately, so I grabbed a couple of new species that I don't have. So I've got two spiders in here, so let's have a little unbox, shall we? As you know, I can highly recommend to you So Many Legs. They're absolutely fantastic. Andy's absolutely really helpful and he's really great. So I can only recommend you actually try them out if you've not bought from them before. But yeah, really good sellers. So Many Legs. So let's have a look, see what we got today, shall we? He always packages really well. So here we go. So what have we got here? Got his business card. So Many Legs. A sticker. There was never too many of them. That's my second one of those. So that's cool. Oh, what's this here? Something else here. Oh, we've got a couple of posters. Look, that's really cool. It's a GBB. I shall straighten that out, and that will go on my wall. Might even frame it. Let's have a look. See what the other. There's another poster. Oh yes, look at that one. Grammostola polka-peas, my favourite species. That's definitely going to be going in the frame. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And there she is today. Look, she's pretended to be a boreal today, so we'll leave her to it. Okay, so we'll crack on, back on with the unboxing. Cool. Thanks for that, Andy. Got the posters. Right, here we are with additional box in the box. So let's get this open. A little bit cold last night again. It is that time of the year, unfortunately. So it's always going to be a bit cold. But it should be hopefully okay. Andy packages them really well. Let's get this open here. We will have the traditional packing peanuts. Yep, here we go. Packing peanuts. Get those out, guys. It's easy to get the packaging out of them. And here we go. Here's my package. Just going to make sure I've got me a heat mat in there, and that absolutely feels really warm in here. Yeah, there it is. That is really warm. Oh, could do with that myself today. It's a bit chilly, it was last night. But at least I know they've had a really warm journey. There we go. Let's move the box out of the way. So let's have a quick look, see what species I got, shall we? What I'm going to do on this video, I'm going to rehouse one of them today on this video, and I'll do a separate video for the other one. So here we go. Let's have a quick look, see what we've got in here. The small one here is the Brachypelma classy. That's cool. What I'm going to do is box that in a separate video. I'll do that after I've done this one. This one here, probably going to pronounce this wrong, guys. The Grammostola hyingri. Yeah, here we go, hyingri. So that's the one I'm going to rehouse this morning in this video. That looks like it should be a nice decent size by looking at the tub. So there we go. The Brachypelma classy and the Grammostola hyingri. So I've got two new species to my collection. I'm going to have to start getting some more racking, I think, soon, guys. I'm seem to be running out of space. I know I was only going to get a couple. Right, there we go. What happens is, if you are new to the hobby, you will find when you've got a couple and how easy they are to take care of and what a pleasure you get from them, you start looking at other species, and in other species that really you find attractive, and you just think, oh wow, I'd love to have one of them in my collection. And then that's how you advance as a keeper, I believe. So that's it then, guys. That's the two new species from So Many Legs. Again, I'd like to give them a shout out. Really well packaged again. Please go over to Andy's website. He does amazing species at amazing prices, so please check him out. If you are looking on a look for a new spider, go to So Many Legs and check them out. So what we're going to do now, guys, is do a little setup for this Hyengi, and we're going to get them into the new home. Right, so here we are, guys. Here's the little home I built for it. As you know, with myself, when I get juveniles, I tend to put them in quite large sort of exoterra sort of plastic enclosures. I don't tend to buy the glass ones for my juveniles because I just think it's kind of a little bit of a waste of money, because you need to rebuy another glass one at a later date for them to go in. But when my juveniles do get to a decent size, I will move them to their forever enclosure once they're at a decent size, so then I can get them all set up. Because like, I always think it's good to move a spider when it's not too big to move and not too big to be worried about handling. Or when I say handling, never handle your spiders, I mean handling in the sense of like working with them to move them to their new enclosure. Anyway, so have a little look at the new enclosure for this one here. As you can see, I've gone for quite just, again, the normal sort of basic simple setup. You can see it's got a hide here, which is just there. You can go into there, a water bowl. Turn it around, guys. Got a skull and some sort of decoration in there. Yeah, it's quite a simple little setup. It's dry. The Grammostola do like a dry environment, so it's quite dry. But I think if you dig deep down, there's probably a bit of dampness in the bottom. We'll provide it a water bowl, but on looking on research on the species, they do like a dry enclosure. So let's give it some water. Just give it a little bit of just a little bit of water on there, and then maybe a little bit at the back there, just in case it wants to go up the glass and have a drink. So that's the little setup. Like I said, it is a Grammostola species. Now, this species I know to be probably the most feistiest of the Grammostola species, and they do have a bit of an attitude, I've been told, compared to the other Grammostolas. They're not as, and they can be a bit quicker. So we're going to find that out today. This is going to be fun. So all I need to do, here she is in here, or he, I don't know, they're unsexed, I say, because they're juveniles. So we're going to get ready to unbox this one. Trying to think the best way to do it so you guys can see a little bit of it coming out, because you know what I like to do. I like to cover it there, just so then if they are going to make a run, it's going to go up and not out. So the first thing we need to do is locate it in the tub to see if it's at the top. This is the bit I always worry about, because I always worry it's going to be right at the top and do a runner. Luckily it didn't. Let's have a quick look, guys. Always be safe and be careful. Be gentle with your spiders, alright, because they are very, very fragile animals. But try and be gentle with them if possible. See if you can see anything there, guys. Let's have a quick look. What we're going to do is lift up a bit of a tissue here, and we can see the spider in there. So what we're going to try and do, guys, is lift out the tissue. Hopefully, I always hope that the tissue is not too wet, because sometimes if the tissue is too wet, then it's a nightmare to get out. Anyway, here we are. Let's try and unravel. I always try to unravel my spider. I can see it moving. So it's alive. Looks like it's going to come out on its own. There we go. Oh, look at that. Don't know if you can see that, guys, but it's all out on its own there. Let me just bring you down here so you can have a little look at the new spider. Let me have a quick look there. Let's have a zoom in for you. Decent size. These are very quite leggy species, as you can see. Whereas the other grammostolas are quite bulky. These are more leggy, but they are supposed to be a lot more feistier than a lot of them. That was quite an easy unboxing, wasn't it? I hope I got some of it on the video. Not sure, but just gonna see if it's gonna have a little drink or so. Oh, it's found the water. Didn't like that. Ooh, what is that? Anyway, that's one of my new spiders, the grammostola hyingae. Let's just pop that lid there. Don't want to have the opportunity to fly out. And we'll leave it to it, babes. Alright. So I've just had to pop the lid on, obviously, because it was moving about quite quickly. It's up here. It's a nice size. Beautiful little spider. They have some amazing colorations when they get a bit bigger. They have like this really dark red setae on their abdomen, and with sort of like dark black legs. They're a really beautiful spider. They do remind me a little bit of the T. vagans in colorations when they get older, but what an amazing little spider here. So see if we can zoom in and see him underneath there. Yeah, there he is. Got his little fangs there. I always like to do a little check to make sure it's okay. And that looks absolutely fine. So thanks, Andy, for sending me this beautiful spider. This is the grammostola hyingae, and this is a new species in my collection. And like I said, I did receive another spider, the Brachypelma classy. It looks a little bit smaller, so I'm going to do a setup and rehousing video to that separate to this one. But what we're going to do is just leave this spider now to settle in. I'll give it a day or so, and then I'll attempt feeding it once it's had a day to sort of settle in. But I think this is a good size enclosure for it, to be honest, because it is quite leggy, so it will like to move about. And it did move really rapidly when it did, so that was quite wow. I'm used to seeing my grammostolas walk like you know, so slow, but this one just sort of shot across. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. I'd like to give a shout out to a few YouTubers out there who do some amazing videos. That's Mark the Spider Guy. Check his channel out, absolutely fantastic. He's got some new species from the invert show you went to, so check out his new videos. Unusual Pets, that's Leah's channel. Check her channel out, it's always full of great content. Again, she's got some new species to be shown, I believe, from the show. Let's pop this camera down, guys, because I'm walking around like it in my hand like a right turnip. Anyway, let's just leave it on there for now. Yeah, check out Leah's channel, absolutely fantastic channel. I love her channel, I watch it quite frequently. Check out Steve Thornton's channel, Tarantula-tastic Enclosures. Does some amazing builds. I know he's working on an American werewolf build at the moment, so I'm hoping that will be up soon and we can get a glimpse of his new enclosure. So check out Steve's channel. Check out Scott Inverts. His channel is fantastic. He does lots of he started to do a lot of sort of care videos over this past few months, so check his channel out. He likes to do a bit of researching on his species, which is great. Check out Phil's channel, Incredible Inverts and Other Animals. Again, Phil does a lot of inverts on his channels, beetles and isopods, as well as spiders. And he does moths and armoured crickets. If you're interested in all those different sort of species of inverts, check his channel out. Absolutely fantastic. Check out Annie Arachnids. She's a new started a new channel out, and she's putting videos up quite regularly. So if you want to check her channel out, please do. And Robbie's Talking Teas. He does a great podcast every week, so check his channel out. And he's started to really get into doing some sort of bioactive builds. So you need to check out what he's doing and get some great ideas on some great builds. Check out Dave's Little Beasties, Dave Fisher's channel, absolutely fantastic. Posts a lot of pairing videos up and enclosure build videos, and lots of husbandry sort of advice for anyone who's new to the hobby or anyone who's experienced the hobby to try out new ideas. So definitely check out Dave's channel. His experiences, it's secondary to none. The only other person who's really sort of like up there is Tom Moran. So go and check out his channel. That's Tom's Big Spiders. He does lots of husbandry care videos and rehousings on tarantulas, huntsmans, and definitely check his channel out. So check all these people's channel out, guys. Ellie's Bug Babies, Victoria's Tea in the Deep Blue Sea. Please check all these channels out for me, please. Derek's Reptile Renovation, again, he's new to the hobby, and he's getting some spiders, and he said there's going to be some new spiders and unboxings coming soon, so definitely keep an eye on his video. He seems quite content sat there, doesn't he? You beautiful little thing. Absolutely beautiful. What I plan to do in the future is I want to read up about the anatomy on spiders and learn more about all the different parts of the spider, and share that with you, share any knowledge I might gain, because that might be useful. So yeah, I want to try and do that for this year. Also, if you do have any questions you want to ask me about, because I'm quite a new keeper, any questions you want to ask me about the hobby, if I get quite a few, I might do a little video on it as well, or answering some questions on anything you might want to ask me. I've not got much experience in the care of them, but I can certainly tell you how I feel about my spiders if you want to know anything. But anyway, guys, what I'm going to do, don't worry about all this. This is my art table. I always use my art table, do paintings and stuff. So I'm going to leave the video there, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you all soon.